we were preparing dinner.
Well, you must have seen the comment my sister saying she wants you to go to Kitchener, Ontario.
Oh yes, oh there was one, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
my
like
sister.
That was your sister. How many sisters do you have?
I have 5.
Oh, okay.
And
because
I
there
have
was
6
one
brothers.
here. Oh wow! Because there was one here said, "Oh, my sister, wahoo! She's on her way, or my sister's on her way to come see you."
Yeah, we were outside. We didn't know we should get out, or where was everybody?
Ah, okay.
If anything was
So, anything else I have to chop?
if you need us.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
I
Apparently, my job of chopping up stuff is finished. So,
Yeah,
do you have any
what we
water?
need to put in the meat. Yeah, that's
What's your names?
Thank you.
Here.
Genevieve
Thank
a little
you.
bit.
and
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
There you go. Thank
Just a
you.
little bit more.
You're the right number.
Okay.
If you need a more.
And
Originally, so.
there's this one here.
Yep, there's this one.
Oh, no,
Here.
this one. I'm done with this one.
Okay.
Thank you. There you go. Can you use this one?
Hopefully you have a bigger crowd in Port Hawkesbury tomorrow morning.
I don't know if we show up there at 7:30. I don't know if anyone's going to be awake for that one.
That's true, eh?
We might have to catch Port Hawkesbury on the way back.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Maybe go right into Sydney. I don't know. We'll see.
So here I am in the flesh, you guys, not just on Telegram. And you have any questions that I
When's
haven't
all this going
answered
to
yet?
end?
Hey?
When's this all going to end?
When is this going to end? As soon as we are finished, hopefully before the summertime is over. And because right now our main priority is arresting the Pisositos that are left over in Canada that continue to pretend that they are still in power when they're not. So
We both work in the hospital, so we have to wear masks and everything else.
yes.
And a lot of some of them are on paid leave. Yeah.
Very few here, though.
Very few here.
Very few here. So, but they're not forcing you to get the injection, are they?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
are they still
Yeah, to
pushing
keep your
that?
job.
We had to by end of November.
Okay.
To have our job.
Yeah.
Oh, they have
To keep your job hard,
Yeah.
And how were you guys feeling after the jab? Did you have any
Side
reaction?
effects? No.
Okay.
Not, we didn't even have sore arms.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Because, some of the injections, some really had serious reactions to it. Some didn't.
We're hoping
So-
we get to see both.
Right, yes. And,
But we know people that got sick.
yeah.
Yeah, and had side effects. We know some people there.
Yeah. Did anyone pass away from it? No?
Not that we know
Good?
of, no.
Okay. So the originally it was going to take longer with the drip idea. And I said, no, I can't watch my people lining up for the jobs, and while they're being forced to choose between having jobs and not having jobs, or the jab versus the job.
Well, the thing is now they have to get the vaccination to see a family doctor.
Yeah. So
We're forcing that too now.
getting the vaccination. This is
Yep.
just for this island,
I think it's everywhere.
not in other parts of the country. In fact, they are in Toronto and Quebec. They are removing their restrictions.
Okay.
Yes, and I believe March 7, even the schools in Ontario will not have any more masks. So it seems that every province, depending on who's your fake leaders in here, that still continues the pretense, the severity of the restrictions differ from province to province. Mind you, Quebec and Ontario were one of the strictest ones until I arrived. And then they started the devolution, is the word,
Yeah.
right? Yes, because they kept on really one day moving forward and removing restrictions, and then the next day they're another month. But now even they're giving refunds to some of the Ontarians.
Oh,
Yes, and they're even removing their license plates renewal fees.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Unheard of, yes?
Yep.
So I think they're getting the message that there's a new queen in town and she's not going to put up with the bullshit.
Good.
Yes, I know that's not a language that you guys would expect from a queen, but I'm as real as you can relate to.
That means you're
Yeah.
down to earth with all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No pretenses here, and yes, but the major work has been finished as far as removing the communist Chinese military out of Canada. So that
Got it
has
warm in
been
here.
getting warm in here. Yes. So that was done before even the pandemic began.
Oh, okay.
So, yes. So they're all gone. They were going to use Canada, and they were using Canada as their launch pod to attack the United States. And obviously, if United States was allowed to fall, then the whole world would have fallen. And everyone would have been in some camp somewhere. But no, you had a queen that was undercover and said no, Canada will not have Chinese communists, and we're removing them. And so we removed them by the thousands. And some we deep fried them.
That's good.
And yes, and so now there's no more Chinese communist military, because the people that many of you may have or may not have voted for in Ottawa sold out the entire country and every single baby boy, baby girl, and every single citizen of Canada to China. And of course that was given authority by the foreign fake queen that was living in London. Yes. So, and then the real queen stepped in.
Yeah.
And,
That's good.
yes.
'Cause
So
the people that's in now, we did not vote for him.
Yeah, so the heavy lifting has been finished, and that's
Okay.
why some of you guys may have seen the video from Ottawa when there was a guy that came from behind me and said, "Oh, you look like you're a crock pot," and then I said, "What you think of me is none of my business. Enjoy your freedom,
Yeah.
because I'm not here to sell anything. I've already done what I needed to do, and perhaps what people expected to do to liberate the country. That part, as I said, the heavy lifting has been finished.
I watch you burn the flag.
Yes, yes. So,
Yeah, my sister messaged you. She also wants me to ask you, how many times can you go into a med bed?
as many times until you whatever it is that you need fixing is fixed,
Okay.
and it's free. So there's no limit to how long you can stay there. Some people may just need 15 minutes. It depends on what they need fixing.
Okay.
Yes. But the best part of it is that no one is allowed to make money from the MedBeds technology. It's free to all Canadians.
Cool.
But after all the 38 million Canadians have used it, I have offered and invited the US veterans, military veterans, and there's 19 million of them, to come and use it in Canada. Because they have 332 million now in the US, or 33 million.
So is the states
332.
going to join us too?
Is the states? Well, that's a very good question, because they've been asking me, is Canada going to join the U.S. And I said no, but you're welcome to join Canada, right? And so I said, now some of the Americans are saying that they also don't want politics. So that would mean no more Trump and whoever is there, right?
Yeah.
And then they said, can you also be our queen? They're not used to be having a queen, but I said, you guys decide, and once your entire state has decided to join Canada, I'll ask Canadians. I'll have a referendum in Canada, and they decide whether the warm states only or everybody, all the states gets to join Canada. You know, so you guys get to decide.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You must have some questions, Roxanne.
yes,
Can't
if
keep
you have any
asking.
questions, you're just here listening, which is good too.
Taking it all in.
Taking it all
I'm
in.
the shy one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, yeah.
We were all voting for the warm states ourselves last night.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, the warm states only.
Yeah.
But,
See, I like the coolness.
mhm.
I like the cool weather.
So, whichever states decide to join Canada, they're welcome to join. Yes.
Okay.
And of course, Canadians will decide which states gets in and gets added to our provinces. We'll
Okay,
just
okay.
change, from
Another
state
question.
to province.
When's
Yes.
the rest going to wake up?
That's up to them. That's not up to me.
Oh, okay.
Many of the asleep ones are asleep for a reason. That's for their protection psychologically. Many will not be able to handle the fact that they have been lied to for centuries. So that shock, a lot of people are going to go crazy, just to be honest. Yes.
I know
Just-
we can't talk about this at work because a lot of them are
Yes.
still asleep.
Yes, exactly. But that is because they have certain psychological strength and weaknesses, and so there's a reason for some people still being protected. Yes, and so they will wake up when they're ready.
Oh, okay.
But our mission continues, and as I've mentioned, the DNAX will wake up everyone, ready or not, but it'll be an individual
Oh, okay.
strength, up to them, right? Because there's still that process of respecting individual will, and they get to decide whether to continue in duality or our direction, which is straight up and aligned with the higher vibration. That's up to them to choose. But there comes a time when they will have to choose.
Is
Yes.
there any last questions?
Yeah.
No. Would you like it signed?
Sure.
You get to witness her signing
you like-
of
Yes.
this.
Witness. I had signed hundreds of this. I learned from when we were in Quebec where I had to stay outside and start signing. So yeah, and it was freezing by the time we were done. So I decided to sign them on board here. It is the 27th, yeah?
Yep.
But then we gave them all away also. And then some of these guys earlier said, Joanne said, QR, start signing. She goes, sit here, start signing. You got people coming. So